awards is our principal, Majalise, Tolan.
Now you're really to the end here. First, I'm just going to make a plea to you as a mom. So seniors, there is a cap and gown parade on Thursday, and it is by far my most favorite thing that you get to participate in. I would rather you do that than graduation, honestly. The faces on those kids, some of whom have never seen someone who's going to graduate from anything, is absolutely priceless. So I know you might be thinking, I get Thursday and I don't have anything to do, but for my kids who have to live in this building, you are everything. And for them to get to see you and have other kids who aren't going to see that walk through with the cap and gown on is very, very kind of monumental for them. And so please get the permission slip if you haven't, and let's see how many kids we can take through Taft Elementary and Oceanwood. Okay, so now my mom plea is done. I do want to get, and even if we've already done it, a round of applause for Diana Elroy. Valedictorian from Taft and then also Mickey Willoughby, Sandy Tucker, Nate Fingerson, Lauren Arndt, and the Sodexo staff who flips this room regularly for us. All right, so now here we go. We are going to start with the Principal's Awards. I have 5 of those that I'm going to go through quickly for us today. The first person is going to kick us off because he's been hanging out with my hand sanitizer in the back and doesn't want to be doing any handshaking either, so you'll see why I'm not touching anyone. I checked. Tyler Fisher's permission slip from his mom at the beginning of the year said that he could go anywhere I needed him to go throughout the course of the year. He single-handedly at times was handling all of the disgusting water bottles and beer bottles and pop bottles that people dropped off in my office when it kind of smelled like a brewery. And then he would help get them out so that we could have 2 brand new water bottle features in our school installed thanks to donations that we had. But Tyler really was kind of the go-to for anything I needed. And apparently I looked really bad the other day because he brought coffee and dropped it off in my office. So thank you so much. The next person I don't think is here unless he came in late, probably because he's working. We have all sorts of graduates at Taft, and you are going to see kids walk across the stage that maybe started 6 years ago down their high school track. And that high school diploma is no less valuable 6 years after you start or 4 years after you start. Last year we were able to give a diploma to a student 7 years after his cohort here graduated, which was absolutely amazing to be able to do. This year's student, it took 5 years, but he's been a Kiwanis Student of the Month, and he's already started taking college classes at Oregon Coast Community College and has a college scholarship, and that is DJ Borman. The next student I still see sitting back there, we have a number of safety inspections that we have to go through, and we have to be able to prove how many drills we put on. And I bet if I ask this student, and I'm not going to put him on the spot, when our next fire drill is, he can tell you because he has his own hallway that he's responsible for clearing. Warren Mesa, can you please come up and get this Principal's Award for the school station? It's June 7th, so there you go. It's our next fire drill, it's June 7th. The next student that I have, you know, when I went to college, I was really excited because I just wanted to find someone that would let me play softball, and then figured I'm going to be able to become a teacher wherever I can play softball, and so I got lucky. This year, I had the opportunity to be a taxi cab for students going to private college camp. And in the car on the way back, one of them said, "I didn't see a single inclusive poster on that campus." And when he said that, I thought, boy, when I was doing college visits, I sure was not looking for the right thing. And now I know when I take my own kids to college visits, and when any of you guys go, I definitely will have a far more open mind to what I need to be looking for the right fit college for me. And this student is Taryn Trafficker. And my last Principal's Award, I have always found, from the first time I came here to when I came back, Taft to be a very, very welcoming place. And you hope that students that are new to us say that. moving your senior year cannot be an easy thing to do. I lived in one house my whole life, and then that was just, my parents still live there. That's just how I grew up. I did not have to make a choice between my family and my friends in my senior year in high school. Hannah Blakely came to us her senior year, and she is an absolutely amazing tiger. She came out for softball, and she was teaching the kids that you can't just sit at home, and you can't just feel sorry for yourself if your friends aren't here. You have to get out there, and you have to make friends. And at Dairy Queen, we met some people who said, "Oh, you guys from Lincoln City? My grandkids have to move here, and they're not that great excited about it, but they're coming from Michigan." And Hannah was our best salesperson, which is what you want. She said, "Taft is welcoming. I can do so many things here." And Hannah, we are so glad that you are graduating as a tiger.